Okay, I'm gonna do a new moon reading for Leo. See what kind of energy I get. For y'all. Pulling from my new deck, New Orleans Oracle deck, and Beyond Lemurio, and I'm gonna pull from the Witch's Tarot deck. So. My new candle, Queen Bee by Fancy Patrice LLC. She is on Instagram. This one is called Queen Bee. It's light this candle and get your black girl hustle on. Magic, made with magic, brown sugar, and rose. I also have this Manifesting Madonna. Light this candle and watch all the shit come together. Made with spice, honey, and everything nice. Fancy Patrice LLC. And shout out to my nail tech, Christina. Christina Nails on Sinai here in Houston. The energy that we have for Leos today. For this new moon. The new moon was April 8th. Today's the 10th. Fire signs always got something coming out of them. You have success, let loose, music healing, and adventure. Okay. I haven't had the chance to research these symbols, but you can. But this is very enlightening. This the sun having wings, my perspective, shining bright, shining down, abundance, vigorance, fire. Success can often feel like a fleeting goal if we become too fixated on accomplishing a specific outcome in a specific way. True success is not measured by outer accomplishments, but by inner feelings that indicate personal growth and movement in the right direction. This card has shown up in your reading because although you may not have yet reached your goal in its entirety, there are many milestone signs, and opportunities you have experienced that are proof you have been on the right track. By remembering to take a moment to appreciate and celebrate these large and small markers, the energy of gratitude and inspiration will eventually lead you to where you want to be. It may help you realize that you may already be there and are ready for something new. Okay. And let loose. Celebrate, party. This is Mardi Gras in New Orleans. Everyone knows that Mardi Gras is a celebration of all celebrations. If this card is shown up in your reading, that means it's time to let loose and forget all the obligations that have plagued you, even if it's just for a few hours. Your ability to experience fulfillment and enjoyment in the moment has been compromised due to overthinking, managing life's obligations, and experiencing a lack of joy in a day to day life. This current imbalance has started to affect your generally positive outlook, and it's time for some revitalization. Cut loose even just for a little and see how much positive affects your energy and overall outlook. So, for the success card, what I got is that success is coming. uh the like even in this card it said obstacles, so you have to remove those obstacles that are standing in your way, that's basically preventing that success from coming. It could be yourself, it could be the people surrounding you, just basically, or the way that you're doing things. You may have to change it, because as you can see, the sun is uplifting wings. That's what I get from this. The flower blooming. Then and once you remove those obstacles, you'll be able to celebrate, relax, enjoy life, enjoy your business, enjoy your money. And with musical healing, let's see here, one moment. Okay, musical healing. I needed some music too. It's too quiet. As you can see, she's dancing. She kind of looked like she could. I thought it was a harp at first, but it's not. Basically, she's dancing. How they say, dancing to your own music. So that's what she's doing, dancing to her own music. There's a healing in through music for you. There's a healing in and through music for you. Music can be one of the greatest healing modalities available to us. With or without words, the melodies and rhythms reach deep into your soul to create inspiration, excitement, healing, and release. If you have chosen this card, the universe is urging you to spend time in a musical environment. Whether you create the music, dance to the music, or listen to it, being in a musical energy will help attune your vibration to the highest good for the next steps in your life. Yeah. With me, music is very helpful too, and very calming and peaceful for me. I've had a connection with music since I was a kid, so I know that it can be an asset to your life. So get on to it, create it, or learn. Maybe you want to learn how to play a piano. Maybe you want to take singing lessons. Maybe you want to go salsa dancing or take dance lessons, or just how they have like those Zumba classes where you dance to the music, basically like exercising. And the last one is adventure. As you can see, it's like a different realm. Beautiful island, looks like butterflies. There's it looks like a monkey, but it's not. Oh, that's actually a woman. They could be fairies. This is one a woman too in the water. Face, see what it's for. Could be telling you to it is easy to get caught up in the obligations of completing everyday chores, so much so that the very essence of inspiration and excitement can slowly fade away. Before we know it, life becomes one long day of completing task after task. This card has shown up in the reading because it's time for you to take time for some adventure. Adventures can be had near or far. It is all about paying attention to what brings the feeling of renewed excitement into your being, whether it's taking a day trip to a fun and unfamiliar place or checking out a new activity that plays your interests. It is definitely time to break the cycle of what your days have turned into. It is time to explore and renew yourself with inspirational energy by having an adventure. So maybe lately you've been just busy with work and not taking that personal time out for yourself. Just work, home, sleep, work, home, sleep, repeat, repeat. It's time, just see what kind of PTO time you have. Maybe that's what you want to say, or just tell your job, I need off this weekend. I'm not going to be here. I have a trip planned, blah, blah, blah. Book you a flight and go. It's like the best time to travel right now. Get out in spring, enjoy nature. It's going to be beautiful. So, time to pack your bag, plan your trip. These cards are connected with 3 questions. Whoop. Yeah, that's the 3 cards already. Okay. I always pick one extra card just to kind of go with the clarification of everything because it always matches. All right. And yeah. Okay. That's the second one. But that might not be your energy. That came off of the last card. I'm gonna stick to what I said. Oh, that one may be connected to you. So, shine your light. She of the Lotus. Star Seed Elemental. And you also got Star Seer and High Heart Chakra. Ecstatic Bliss. You could need to work on your heart chakra. Okay. No one can do you as you can, yet we sometimes feel that we need to be a certain way, a way not aligned with our authentic self. It takes discipline to do what we love, especially if we are natural givers. It is easy to get caught up in other people's lives. Tending to our own needs harms none, and we will have a lot more to give. It is time to collect our light and shift the vibrations here on earth, starting with our inner sense of being. You are a sovereign being. Regain compassionate empowerment and remember what lights up your world. So let's connect this with a question. What should I put my energy in? What should I put my energy? Where should I put my energy is the question. So basically this is like alignment, discipline, um yeah. That's what you should that's where you should put your energy. She of the Lotus. If there is a way to fast track growth, it is by being real with the shadowy or unloved parts of ourselves. Shadows can be painful or tender to the touch. Sensitivity can be a trigger that shows us where we might want to spring clean some of our darker, forgotten, ignored, or hidden corners. Accepting our shadows is the first stage in restoring ourselves to wholeness in self love. Peel back the layers where there is shame, guilt, or fear and bring them into the daylight, under a loving and compassionate light. They will resolve and re-assimilate, reminding us that on the flip side of the coin, these are our superpowers. So what can you grow from? You can grow from fear, your shadow self, um, being triggered easily, stop ignoring the flaws, stop hiding behind a facade or something fake, get to know yourself, connect with your inner being. Okay, star seed elemental. Sometimes adulting can become too serious. When this happens, adding curiosity, fun, laughter, and a lighthearted sense of play to our perspective can be the most effective way to rebalance. Facing challenging circumstances with inquisitiveness can bring joy to whatever we are accomplishing. Imagine stepping into a child's shoes and seeing how they perceive the world. If you have a problem, consider how a child might solve it. That is. Humans are evolving, and children can be our wisest teachers. May we nourish their big souls, listen to them with our hearts, and let their ways unveil fresh new eyes so we may see a whole new world. So basically, children can help you through difficulties. A lot of people think, oh, you can't relate to a child because you're an adult. No, sometimes we need to connect with our inner child to resolve some issues that we may be having, because sometimes the issue that bothers us is or may have happened during our childhood, which we may need to reconnect and heal from that may have occurred to us during that time. But basically, all this connects. This is it's time for you to have fun, enjoy your life, take a trip, plan, go. It doesn't even necessarily have to be far. Just probably visit a museum. Go do something with your child or your kid if you have children. That may kind of connect with them as far as like childlike beings. Maybe find a little jump house or like something like, I guess y'all call it Sector 6 or something like that. And the high heart chakra, ecstatic bliss. This card taps into this blissful oneness we feel as we drop our edges and and, pro, and protective containers. This is the place where we feel held and seen, enough to flow into oneness where the eternal parts of me meets the eternal parts of you. This is a selfless state where our higher selves commune for illuminating perspective on how we share gifts and lift others in our joyful overflow. Consider your life's purpose by exploring what allows you to give into joy. So work on that heart chakra. Maybe it's a void you feel within your heart. Maybe you're not loving as you would like to be. Um, that's why it says all these three: let loose, mute, dance, listen to music, adventure. All this will help you balance this heart chakra and align yourself as far as the enlightenment that you need. And this last one was the extra one. It was Star Seer. Have you ever headed towards a specific destination, but instead of it being where you ended up, the journey was a catalyst for getting you where you were meant to go? Have you ever felt nothing was working out as planned, but then it came together perfectly? This card depicts intuition as a goddess lifting us to see where we're going, and the stars see the star she sees in us. The journey may not go as planned, but the outcome is better than you thought possible. Let their serendipities unfold. Allow space for unexpected opportunities, even when the route is not as direct as you imagine. Listen to your intuition and know you have got this. So be aware of, what should I be aware of? That's the third question. Basically, just not being open with yourself, be stepping away from fear, seeing the bigger picture of things, like being open. So like being able to connect with your intuition, to be more intuitive. Like everything in here connects. Every card that I pull connects with you, to being one with yourself and understanding yourself will lead to your success. So have fun. You know, a lot of people think, oh, I gotta stay busy. I can't do this. I can't have this fun. I can't go out. I can't celebrate and so forth. No, 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 no. You have to take a time for your mental state to align, you know, in order for things to come in, because there gotta be some sort of balance in your life. I'm gonna pull two from here and then that's it. What messages you have for Leo? Messages you have for Leo. I usually pull two, so they're not coming out somewhere in the manual. Oh, there you go. Alright. First you got Eight of Wands, and then you got Ace of Cups. Okay, this. You fly across the desert fast as hell and looking to the horizon, the wand spinning along the sky. You've got to take action. Everything connects. Everything in here is saying take action, being self-aware. It says, rev the engine and stop wasting your time, because you've got things to do, people to see, and places to go. Here you go. There's your adventure. You see she on a motorcycle, taking a road trip. If you have a motorcycle, gear up. Take an adventure. Maybe you could rent a motorcycle. Maybe you've always wanted to learn how to ride one. Here's your chance to do those things that you haven't done before. And the Ace of Cups, holding a cup. That's overflowing of abundance, money, overflowing of love. I can read it for you. Something beautiful and full of love has just begun, and your cup is full. It spills out into a pool below. You feel yourself filled with radiant positivity, happiness, and joy. Be receptive. You've been blessed with life-giving love, so welcome all your new endeavors. So, yeah, this heart chakra, everything connects. Once you take the adventure and doing the things that you love and enjoying yourself, you're going to have an overflowing amount of love to give to others, or give to your passion, your job, or the child around you, the kid, or basically to love your inner child. If this reading resonated with you, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so you can be notified when I post readings for your signs. Get you some time in with spirit. Say some prayers for that healing. Align your chakras. They do have books out that could assist you with that. You could take a little test to see which chakras are unbalanced, but this one says your heart in this reading. So focus on your heart. That's all I have. Have a good evening.